The periodontal ligament absorbs shock when we masticate.
True.
True.
He's like, you guys gotta study.
The periodontal ligament absorbs shock when we masticate.
Yes.
Who says true? Who says false? It is true. What percentage of fluid is returned to the through lymphatic vessels?
70.
20%.
20.
What is the dangling thing in the back of the soft palate called? Okay, we all know. This is used to anchor components of the GI tract to the back wall or to other organs. Peritoneum or adventitia. True or false? The respiratory pump only moves fluids back to the heart that's above the diaphragm. The respiratory pump only works above the diaphragm. What does respiratory pump do? When I breathe in,
False.
it's moving what back towards the heart? It's two things. Lymphatic fluid and blood, right? So does that work only above the diaphragm?
Yes.
Who thinks that's true? Who thinks that's false? Who needs to study a little bit?
You watch the video.
Answer is true. Answer is true. When you breathe in,
I say false.
it's moving stuff back to the Yes. Sure. The respiratory pump only moves fluids above the diaphragm. I could say lymphatic fluids, or I could say blood. True. How about this? Renal corpuscles are distributed evenly across the kidney. Renal corpuscles are distributed evenly across the kidney. So if we look at the renal corpuscle, it tells us, why did I not have this in the beginning? So this is the cortex here, here's the medulla here, and so where are the renal corpuscles? Are they distributed evenly through here? So true or false? False. Renal corpuscles are only in what part?
I didn't get to finish.
Cortex. These are little white dots here. I feel so powerful. Okay.
Just get that?
They just found it right here.
Oh. Now.
Okay. Another name for the fatty apron is the greater omentum. Greater omentum.
You gotta kill this.
You want a tough one?
Yes, sir.
What cells produce hydrochloric acid? Okay, we got parietal cells. On says parietal cells. Any other guesses? You want some choices?
Yes.
Yeah.
Parietal cells. No, this is parietal cells. The answer is parietal cells. Parietal cells. They make hydrochloric acid. Parietal cells also make what else? Intrinsic factor. Intrinsic factor. Okay. Let's see. Now you'll get
Say it anyway.
Oh, there's plenty. The blank ligament anchors the diaphragm to the liver. Is diaphragm
Coronary?
to-
Coronary.
So we got coronary, falciform. What's the other ligament?
The
Round.
coronary.
So which one of those is it?
It's a coronary.
Coronary. It's on top.
Because the
Anchors it
falciform
to
is
the
left
diaphragm.
and right.
Okay.
Left and right, yeah.
Okay, you know what accessory organs are. This sphincter controls the movement of chyme into the large intestine.
Kind
into the large intestines, not small, into the large intestines. You want some choices?
Because the esophagus
Is it the pyloric sphincter, the ileocecal sphincter, the upper esophageal, lower esophageal, or none of the above? It is the ileocecal sphincter. Okay, there's a question about function of acinar cells. Are acinar cells, in terms of their exocrine function, are they going to increase or decrease the pH of chyme?
decrease. Decrease.
Isn't it increase?
I thought it was increase.
It's lower, it's acidic,
Yeah.
so it increases.
Yeah. If you increase it, makes it basic, and the point is to neutralize the
So it's decrease.
It will be increased.
Good, I like this, I like this. We're thinking about it.
I think so.
So,
Güey, si se equivoca, güey, le voy a sacar mi fucking cuaderno. Y le voy a decir, a ver.
so is increasing the pH making it more basic or acidic? Basic. Is the pancreas making that chyme more basic or acidic? Basic, so it is going to do what to the pH?
Increase.
It will increase the pH. If you think too quickly, then you're thinking, yeah, make it less acidic.
Into the
Let me give you a couple of
neutral.
ones. Where is vitamin B absorbed?
What is it?
Vitamin B12, where is it absorbed? Is it in your stomach?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
B12. Okay, is it the stomach, the small intestines, the large intestines, or let's say an anus?
I think it's the small intestine because the large intestine.
Oh, okay. How many people think it's the stomach? Small intestine. Large intestine. The anus. Large intestine. Remember, vitamin B12 intrinsic factor is released from those cells that are in the stomach. They act in the large intestines to help absorb B12. Make me think, huh? Okay. Let's see. Sorry. Okay, these, I'll give you a part of it. So, these cells act as macrophages, or immune cells. I'm going to give you a list of them. Is it G cells, satellite cells, Brunner's glands, or Paneth cells? These cells act as immune cells.
G cells. Yeah, G cells. G cells.
We got G cells, satellite cells, Brunner's gland, or Paneth cells.
It's either G or Paneth.
Okay.
Yes, it's a lot.
Is it, who thinks it's G cells? G cells. Who thinks it might be satellite cells?
No, it's not.
Could it be Brunner's gland? How many people think it is Paneth cells?
Probably that one.
Correct answer is Paneth cells. Paneth. Paneth cells and Kupffer cells are immune cells.
I think of
You also
those
have
like
dust
Paneth.
cells, which are alveolar macrophages. All of those are immune cells, just in different order. What do G cells secrete? Gastrin. They're involved in initiating acid production.
The respiratory, the alveolar, the immune cells in the lungs.
They're called dust cells or alveolar macrophages. Okay, let's see. Okay, where does the conducting zone end?
In the wrist.
Terminal something. Got some choices? Is it the trachea, the larynx, the carina, the alveolar duct, or the terminal bronchiole? Terminal bronchiole?
Yeah.
That's correct. Terminal bronchiole. Okay. I'll give you one more, then I got it because this is like okay. All right. This is the literal question. You drank way too much coffee. This is clearly not self-reflective. You drank way too much coffee before this exam, or forgot to use the restroom. Before you started lab practice, please do it. This structure in the bladder induces the micturition reflex. Would you like some choices? Is it the ureter, the internal urinary sphincter, the papillary duct, the trigone of the bladder, or the detrusor muscle?
The one that's right. Is that one?
All right. One more time here. Okay, who thinks it is the internal urinary sphincter? The ureter, the papillary duct, the trigone of the bladder, the detrusor muscle? Which one of these induces the micturition reflex? The muscle that's making you pee is what? The detrusor muscle. Can we eliminate that? We can, because it's not initiating. That's where the end of the reflex is. What's initiating the reflex? The trigone. The trigone of the bladder. Okay. Well, no, I said that was last. Okay, one more.
We're here for now.
He makes it.
As you approach the end of this exam, you take a deep breath in. What are the muscles that are involved in this action? You take a deep breath in. That's gonna do this. It's like it's hugging you. You take a deep breath in.
You're still a little bit.
You want some choices? Shockingly, serratus is not. You have the pec minor, internal intercostal, scalene, external intercostals, and the diaphragm. Okay. Deep breath. When you take a deep breath in, are you breathing from your neck or from your gut? Your neck. Your neck.
Just answer.
So I'll give you choices.
Oh, yeah, it's a good guy.
So
No,
think
most
about
of the
that.
names were weird.
You just
that what
got
you
The
said?
Peck minor.
Like when you explain.
Is the Peck minor involved?
No.
Sure.
We should ask them.
Marie says yes. Internal intercostals. Is that for breathing in or breathing out? Out. Internal is out. In is out and out is in.
We're all bad here.
Sorry.
I know.
Is it the scalene? Scalenes are these small muscles. Scalenes are involved in this increasing volume. External intercostals, are they involved? Yes. Is breathing in involve the diaphragm?
Yes.
It does when you're quiet breathing.
For both.
It's you use the diaphragm in both quiet breathing and louder.
Yeah, later.
Everyone said.
Yeah, so diaphragm is involved
We
in both.
did say you'd do anything.
So it's almost all of it. So let's think about them again. So the ones in the neck here are going to be the scalenes. You're also using sternocleidomastoid. Wasn't mentioned. Am I using the internal or external intercostals? External intercostals and trying to pull the rib open, and the diaphragm is pulling down to make more room to breathe in.
So the scales, the external.
That's it.
Okay.